Hi everyone, welcome to the Diecast collection Vidors channel. Here is the 2020 Toyota Supra by Jada Toys. This is part of the Pink Slips series. This is the 2020 Toyota Supra by Jada Toys. The story behind this model, I picked this up, is when I'm just strolling into a store to look at the toy section to look at some new diecast models, and I just saw this on the shelf. No one's bothering to take a look at it because maybe it's a large diecast model or maybe the brand is not that known. But I do know that Jada Toys have been producing diecast models, and based on my experience, they usually create diecast models that can be, let's just say, take an IP, such as in the movies or comic books or video games, and then place them as decorations in the diecast models. But this one, I really don't know the series Pink Slips. I don't know why they created this series, but the thing is, when I saw this on the shelf, it was just in there. So I took the packaging and browsed it. And the Toyota Supra, I know that it's one of the latest versions of the Toyota Supra, the 2020 Toyota Supra. To be honest, I don't know the latest year. Maybe there's a 2025 Toyota Supra as of this video. But I just observed it, look at the details, and appreciated it. Hey, this looks good. It has a dragon design. It has a very cool color. Maybe I should take this for my 1/24 scale model. And here it is. Being a larger scale model, it does have a feature set, opening features, in addition to the display options. Some of the details that can be found in smaller diecast models is also in here. And this is a nice display piece. This, you can see the logo here, the dragon. This is most likely a reference to the year of the dragon, and that is 2024, last year. I'm looking forward to what Jada Toys will be producing for the current year or the year after. I'm not really sure what kind of design they're gonna be doing on their latest diecast model that they're gonna choose for that theme, but I'm looking forward to it. Going back to the model, it has this Pink Slips packaging. Put this here. The packaging looks like this. I'm showing you this, and there is a dragon design on the background. There are some plastic shell holders for the model. You need some screw driver tools to remove the model from the box. And then we're looking here, showing more of the box and the other cars in the series. There is the 2023 Nissan Z, 1965 Shelby Cobra 427 SC, and 1995 Mazda RX-7 wide body. And here's the logo Pink Slips for the series. When I learn more about why the series is called the Pink Slip and the cars on it, I'll be doing a separate video to talk more about it. But enough of this packaging. Let's go back to the model. Let's take a look at the 2020 Toyota Supra, starting in the front. This is the front of the car. It has some plastic inserts for the lights, you can see here. It has multiple plastic parts for the lights. It's not just one large plastic that contains the casting detail for the bulbs, the LED bulbs, but seeing here, there's a separate plastic part inside for the bulbs, and the cover that is clear plastic. That's nice. It's covering the bulbs here. At the bottom, there are some designs for the air intake on the sides and the grille with the mesh pattern. It's not a real wire mesh. It's more like a casting detail, as you can see here. Paint designs include the Toyota logo in the center. I can count this as in the front because the top does have a separate piece here. Therefore, the Toyota logo is in the front. This part, let me just show here. This lip is part of the plastic base. This also lets us know that this car is a custom because of how it's set up. It has a low profile, and more on that later as we explore the driver's side, and that is on the left. Here is the driver's side of the Toyota Supra. Very nice looking dragon at the door. Here's a closer look. It's painted in gold. That is surrounded by this cracked pattern. The thing is, if you have this model, the cracked pattern is not just a paint design on it. Touching the cracked pattern, you'll be able to feel the texture of the body. It's feeling like some sort of matte finish. Rough, but it's not that rough. You'll know when you touch this model. And I guess the cracks also, that is in darker red paint, contributes to the texture. And that's pretty cool. Here in the front, more on this side of the lights. Some divisions, you're seeing some of the clues of the opening features of this 2020 Toyota Supra. The dragon design on the door, just like here on the top, but it's in a different angle. It's now on the side, but we're gonna see more of this dragon design later. Here's the back fender. Some of the back details that you can see some of the brake lights at the back and the exhaust as well. From here, because this is a large diecast model, 1/24 scale, we can see some of the interior from here. Going to the passenger side, it's the same setup with the paint design surrounding the dragon in gold color. The crack details are very nice to look at. The wheels, it has a very nice looking set of rims. The tires are a bit on the slim side. Maybe that is to reduce drag further. You can see the brake discs and the calipers on both the front and back wheels. What I like about this model, they included the detail such as the side view mirror. It's also made into this soft material. Maybe it's made of rubber. If you have this, you'll be able to, you can even see how soft it is. Maybe this is a soft plastic, or maybe it's rubber all throughout. It even has a plastic mirror applied on it. Very nice. Closer look at the back. This is what differentiates the passenger side. It has this additional detail for the gas door that is not present on the driver's side. You can see here on the driver's side, it's nothing here. It's a kind of hidden because of the paint design, but you'll be able to see the door handle. They included that and the other shapes of the actual Toyota Supra that's kind of hidden by the paint design. At the bottom, there's also the part of the base, and that is also connecting to the bottom panel. I think this is a little bit of indention over here. I'm noticing that in my copy, there's this black dab of paint, and that is most likely a production error. Very minor detail, so no biggie. Nothing here in the front. Looking at the back, very nice design as well, filled with details. It has the Toyota logo on top, just on the trunk door wing. The brake lights Now, I think it's just made to be one-piece plastic. It's unlike the front that has a two-piece plastic, one that is clear that covers the internal bulb. This one, I guess, is just one piece, but that's okay. Makes the car realistic. There's the dragon on the license plate holder. Let me see. It is made of plastic. And is this sticker? No, I guess it's a print on the plastic. Much like here as a paint the sign, this is also a paint the sign in the license plate holder. The bottom that has the exhausts. And let me see. Even the plastic part here, I think it's not part of the base. We're going to see that. But here, the plastic part that contains an extra pair of brake lights. I know that some cars, they do have extra brake lights. I've seen them on the roads, and this is most likely it. And the exhaust as well. Underneath, there's also some diffusers. I'm not really sure what this is for, but I usually see this in the other supercars as well. We can see some of the back details, the back window, and the side view mirrors from this angle. Pretty cool. The top of the car, the whole of it, as you can see here, being a 1/24 scale model, it's kind of large, and I like it. Looking here, we can see the front view of the dragon. Very, very nice looking paint on the matte black background that also acts as a paint stripe, a large one. The paint striping, the large paint striping wherein the dragon is applied on, is made also on the red, let's just say it's on top of the red paint design. It's made of metal. All the red on the top, as I understand it, is made of metal. And some of the parts, such as the side view mirrors and the bumper parts, are made of plastic. Looking here, the dragon design, very cool. It has a casting detail for the wipers on the front windshield. The dashboard can be seen from here, some of the interior details, but there's an easier way to see more of the interior by using the opening features of the car. At the roof, the paint striping continues very wide. Here's the back. And the back wing as well. Looking at the bottom. Alright, just turn this over. It's filled with this large panel that has some casting details for the axles as well. And the center chassis. The corporate information. The wheel seems to be the same for the front and back when it comes to the width, I guess. Here's more of the exhaust. That is made of this chrome plastic. Screws, if you want to customize this, if you have this model, by the way, if you want to customize it, you can do so. If you want to look what's inside. I don't want to do that in my copy because I won't have one. I might mess the assembly. And the screws to hold the car in the packaging that can be seen here in the center. For the interior, we can see it from the window, or we can just open the door like this. A gentle tug on the side, and let's do that also on the other side. At the interior, there's the driver's wheel. Let me just try to focus this. Okay, here's the driver's wheel with some design on the console behind the wheel. Let me see if I can focus it. My camera's having a hard time doing it. Okay, better. There's, I think those are stickers, I believe. It's hard to focus. Okay. And I'm not very sure what's that design over there. Oh, Toyota Supra. It's written on the console, the touchscreen console. Since this is a modern car, it has a Bluetooth capability, and that's showing in the center. Air conditioning, details. What else in the center? There's some controls. The transmission stick. This is most likely automatic. This is a modern car. The car seats with cushions. Even the car door have details such as the control on the door, the window, and the door handle. Very nice. Let me see if there's a foot pedal included with the car. Does it have a foot pedal? Yeah, it does have a foot pedal. One for the gas and the other one for the brake. Let me just focus. I hope I got this. I think that's the best angle I can do it. Right. Two pedals, one for the brake and the gas. Let's take a look at the other side. There's even a seat belt, I guess. I think that's a seat belt. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just for the screw for the base. Yeah, it's the screw for the base. I thought it was a seat belt connector, but that's okay. Here's more of the center console from earlier. There's a headboard on the car seat. Nothing much on the back. I guess there's no passenger room for the back for this car, I guess. Now, the thing is, I'm not really sure what is this for. Let me just try to focus this. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a keyhole. Maybe they intended to make this as a pullback car or something. I can't tell. I don't have a reference picture of the interior. Oh, okay. I think I understand what those are for. I think those are cup holders. And the key-like structure. Let's close it over there. Yeah, most likely those are cup holders. Now that we're done with the interior, let's take a look at the other opening features of this model. The other opening features are the front hood and the trunk door. Let's start with the front hood. The front hood is very easy to open because of how the Toyota Supra has been designed. There's a line detail over here. It's a division. You just gently pull it up like this, and the engine will be revealed from this view. It's made in this two-piece accessory. Not really sure. I think this is made of metal. It's kind of hard focusing. This is made of metal, and in the center it's made of this chrome plastic. I'm not well versed with the names of the parts of the cars, so I'm just gonna name them as I see fit. The center engine is the chrome part with details, and the other engine parts maybe the radiator or the oil canister, something like that, are surrounding the center engine. You can see that this part, I'm trying my best here to show without hitting the camera. Sorry about that. You can see here that this is made of plastic because it's kind of shiny. That is contrasting with this part that is kind of matte. So this is, let me touch it. It's metal, this one, the matte part, matte black. And the shiny black is made of plastic, the same material as the center engine. Let's see if there's something else on the bottom. Nothing, it's just painted in black paint. Maybe it's also, yeah, it's painted in black matte paint, similar paint on the metal parts. The trunk door is also easy to open. Just lift the wing, and there you have it. Nothing much, it's just filled with this space for storage. It's part of the plastic material of the interior. Let's see what we can view here at the bottom. And from here you can see the connection of the plastic window on how it was assembled in this diecast model. The same with the black paint on the front hood. The trunk door has a black matte paint underneath. Given the opening features, this has multiple display options. You can just do it like this. Open the front hood and the back trunk. One door or maybe both doors. Like that. And that's a display option, or you can just leave one or two to be closed, and that's another one. Some observations on this model and how Jada Toys have executed this. I observed that when it comes to supercars, and including the pink slips, I've seen some cars that are not, let's just say, decorated with IPs or anything. It's just some cool design. I noticed that the supercars often have been lowered like this. I mean, you can see the profile. The wheels have been lowered, the body lowered. It's more closer to the wheels, and that is to reduce the drag when this car runs on a racetrack, I think, to make it faster. And that's how I observe it. It would be great, and this is just me, that's my opinion, it would be great if Jada Toys manages to create the same model that does not have a very low profile like this one. Just like the regular Toyota Supra car. I have yet to see 2020 Toyota Supra done by Jada Toys that has not been heavily customized like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is bad or something, but it would be great if there's an alternate version of this car. But seeing this is they're conveying that this is a heavily customized version to make it really cool, and that's okay, I guess. Just an opinion. If they make a standard version of this Toyota Supra, it would be great. I want to see that when they release it. Here's a size comparison, by the way. I checked my display case, and this is a small diecast model that I found. For the size comparison, you can see here, this is, what's the scale of this model? I think this is, no, there's no scale, so let's just assume that this is 1/64 scale, by the way. So here it is. It's let's just say this car is how many times larger? Three times larger compared to this 1/64 scale car. This ends my video art on the 2020 Toyota Supra Pink Slips Edition by Jada Toys. Thanks for watching, enjoy your collection, and see you with the next model.